I'm John Kovach. I'm a newspaper editor. I'm a radio announcer. I'm a high school football coach. And since I was old enough to stand on the side of a stream next to my dad, I've been an angler. I've fished with bait, lures, and flies. I've fished with spinning gear, fly rods, jigging poles, and tip-ups. I've stood on ice, waded rapids, and been tossed about the deck of a boat. And I want you to love fishing, be it freshwater or salt, heavy flows, high seas, or cutting through a foot of ice, as much as I do, no matter what the quarry, no matter the tactics, no matter the chosen tackle. Welcome to Yankee Fisherman. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop on the HAN Network. John Kovach with you this cold February Thursday. Winter finally caught up with us, and it caught up with us hard, and it's just going to get worse. It's going to be frigid over the weekend. I know there are people who are going to try to get out ice fishing. Bundle up, be careful, keep the fish wet, don't pull them out. If you're going to let them go in the water. It's too great a risk of damage to their eyes and gills to pull them out when it's this frigid as it's going to be this weekend. If you're going to keep them, that's another story, and whichever you choose to do. But get out fishing and have some fun. That's exactly what I got to do Sunday. When I went up to the Farmington, another trip up there that David Schumacher organized, and a bunch of guys got together, drove up, and spent Super Sunday morning fishing the Farmington. We had fresh snow on the ground. We had a little skimmer of ice in some spots, and we had a really great time. Check it out. It's Super Sunday, it's below freezing, and we're out fishing the farming. Bunch of us getting together up here. I'm drifting a short streamer that I'm trying to strip back fairly quickly. I'm a big structure guy. I'm thinking that something's going to be sitting. That might have been bottom, and that might have been a fish, and I'm not really sure. Probably bottom, but I have no way of knowing. So you can always kid yourself. Casts are all pulling off to the right for some reason. I gotta figure that out. But it's just a beautiful day. I mean, just the scenery is fantastic. There's something there. I don't think it's a fish, unfortunately. That's where I want to be. It's a rock right there. They could be on that, and they could be on these branches right here. You got to mix it up with streamers, but I'm one of these people that's of the belief that strip it and then pause, because you'll get their attention. That was awful. Attention, and pause lets them catch up and investigate it. It's based on nothing. That's just based on my own theory. Maybe having started as a saltwater guy. There's a lot of structure here, which is nice. Guides are going to freeze up today, I'll tell you that right now. Snag on that rock. Anything? Tristan Wilgan with us, young streamer Jedi. If anybody's going to find him in this slack water he's going to. Yeah, I'm tailing off to the right here. I gotta figure that mess out. I'm in that little bit of current now. I snagged on a log. I don't think that was a fish, but never gonna know. So you throw it back that way and you either catch the fish or lose the fly on the snag. But just, it's cold, but it's beautiful. It's just kind of nature photography day out here. High sun, blue skies. They're calling for snow in the coming days. Almost hope the approaching low pressure gives us a little something. Gives us a little action. And we may have some ice fishing coming up in the near future here on Yankee Fisherman. We may be doing the Fishing CT Ice Fishing Derby, maybe some other outings. Hopefully. Hopefully there is ice. Be careful out there if you are on the ice. I like this little fly. It sinks very fast. It's got a nice action. Tied it on an octopus hook. Actually picked up at a big box store for next to nothing. Hopefully you can see it. Just a little bit of flash and a little bit of zonker and a little octagonal beaded head on a blue hook, because that's what I had, and decided to try it. We shall see. Almost Carolina Panthers. Yeah, probably fitting I'm using that, 'cause it's Carolina Panthers blue and Denver Broncos orange. If I catch it, I'll give it some. If I catch something on this, I'll give it some creative Super Bowl related name. Tie everything together. This is probably for the behind the scenes show that we'll eventually do. That'll show us busting and walking across got a partially frozen little inlet of the Farmington here. We're breaking through ice. We're walking across to an island. We're carrying a rod, a reel, all outfitted, a second camera, a tripod, wearing a GoPro. There's quite a bit going on here. And we're trying to get the best angles we can, so we're going out different spots, see what's there, find beautiful places, because there's something to be said about seeing them. And this is pretty beautiful this winter Sunday. This is probably for the behind the scenes show that we'll gonna float a caddis pupa Down through this really fast stuff, see if they're just hanging out. It's a little brighter here than the last spot we were at. It's entirely possible they're sitting off this fast water where it's a little warm and just waiting for stuff to come by it. It's requiring some creativity with casts that I might not have here. I just wonder if there's something sitting right here in this eddy here. You got a lot of water moving around. Stuff is going to get washed up into that and washed out to the far end. Let's just fish this tail out and see what we can do. Got a yellow caddis pupa, orange, kind of looking like the winter pupa, not the green that you would see. Drop it in a wash and see where it comes out. And see if they're sitting there waiting for it. They just might be. You probably see the guides are frozen. Working around that as best we can. The evergreens around here, it's just a beautiful, beautiful scene. It's getting out on days like this that you get to see and appreciate stuff like we're looking at right now. When you're not shoveling it, there's an inherent beauty to snow out in the woods, particularly along a river. Just a cleanliness to it, a purity, really makes you stop for a minute, which is what fishing's supposed to do as well. It's very, very clear, the water here. I can see that fly. It's not overly big. I can see it. I'm trying to get in by these big rocks. Just trying to see if anything is there. Again, being a structure person, I would almost think that over by that fallen limb would be a good spot. I'm just not going to try to get over there. I'm not sure how I saved that. It feels warm in the sun, but it is not taking long for reels, lines, etc. removed from the water to freeze up. But we almost had a hookup down there with Patrick Barone. I'll say with the schedule and with filming that it's February 7th and I've already fished, I think, more times in 2016 than I did in all of 2015, which is a nice perk for the show. Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, dockshop.com.
When you experience a sports injury, you want to get better and fast. Coastal Ortho Express gives you direct access to orthopedic care quickly. Their physicians are fellowship trained in sports medicine at world-class universities and are also team doctors for area football teams. For specialized personal care of sports injuries, go to Coastal Ortho Express. Open Monday through Saturday in the iPark Building, 761 Main Avenue in Norwalk, or coastalorthoexpress.com. Coastal Orthopedics, keeping you on the move.
Here at the Darien Sports Shop, we are very excited about our newly redesigned men's department. Gentlemen, if you're shopping for work, weekend, or wedding, we've got the latest styles and trends inside our spacious new department just for you. We have vast selections from Peter Millar, Vineyard Vines, Johnny O, Duckhead, Barber, and so much more. And you can even walk out of the store in the new Wolverine 1,000-mile men's boot. Conveniently located with free and easy parking at 1127 Post Road, Darien, Connecticut, or shop us online at dariensport.com.
Hi, I'm Rob Adams with my good friend Donald Eng, and we're the home team for Nutmeg Sports Monday through Wednesday at 2 o'clock right here on the HAN Network. We are the place for all things Connecticut sports, so come hang out with us on Nutmeg Sports. Don? They don't call him the best color man in the game for nothing. Nutmeg Sports, 2 o'clock Monday through Wednesday right here on the HAN Network.
Welcome back to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop on the HAN Network. John Kovach with you this Thursday. And yeah, I stumbled, but I kept it upright somehow. Eric Gendron enjoying using the instant replay over there?
Oh yes. Let's take a look at it one more time in slow motion. He goes for the reel in.
This is I set a tripod up and roll it, and then film.
Oh, and he said, that is a great recovery there. You were like,
I don't know how I
inches
really,
away.
truly, as I said on the initial,
And the thumbs up. He's okay.
gotta let the people know. I really don't know how I saved myself, but I did. I stayed upright. We did catch one fish that day. Scotty Tricka caught one on, I think, his second cast, a really nice brown. He's got that up on Facebook. But it was a fun day, and we're looking forward to getting out again. And it really was great to just see the Farmington in that context with the high sky and the blue sky and the snow on the evergreens. Really almost a Christmas card-like setting. That was really a fun segment to film on Sunday. Now, last weekend before that, we were a little more stable ground, let's say. We were at the Connecticut Surfcasters Association Demo Day, ran into a couple of people there. We've got some segments banked from that. Let's take a look at a couple of those. Yankee Fisherman at the Connecticut Surfcasters Association Demo Day. Tom Seebeck is all the way up from Pennsylvania. He's got a number of saltwater lures. Looks like they're all hand-tied there, Tom.
Yes. I make teasers, I make floaters, and I specialize in my lead-free lures with striper darts made out of tin.
Bucktail mostly with some synthetic, it looks like.
Very little synthetic. All deer tail, no synthetic.
No synthetic.
Well,
Very
a
good.
little flash.
A little bit of flash. Just a hint. Just enough that I see it in the light. Now, the teasers, what do you do with those?
Put them over the bucktail, you tease. They usually hit the teaser.
And then you've got floaters as well.
It's good for flounder, use it as a bait hook. Keeps the bait off the bottom so the crabs don't get on it.
And you've also got, and I've been calling them shad darts, hearing about it from you, but it's a striper dart, which is essentially an enlarged shad dart.
With a big hook.
Remember those.
My specialty is lead-free, made out of tin.
And that's because some of the laws have changed and you're seeing...
Especially Massachusetts. Massachusetts banned lead under an ounce.
Tom Seebeck, how can people find out about your lures? Where can they pick them up?
I got a store on eBay. Look on Google. Tin Man Lures on eBay.
Tin Man Lures on eBay.
Bang. I'm there.
Tom Seebeck, thank you so much for joining us on Yankee Fishing.
Thank you.
Yankee Fisherman at the Connecticut Surfcasters Association Demo Day. Raymond Mann of Razor Baits is here. Love the name. It's got a little edge to it. And you've got some soft baits, which I haven't seen a lot of here today. But judging from the video, you've got one, and they impart quite a bit of action.
Yes, they do. I made them to do just that. The way they're made, if you look at them, they got a square body. When this is moving with the spoon, it pushes water, which the fish pick up on that vibration.
So it's about moving water,
Yes.
really more so than a visual imitation of an eel.
Yes. I mean, yes, it does look like an eel, but it's that pushing of that water and that vibration lets the fish know that it's probably more real than not.
It doesn't seem so
And you also the weighted spoon that you're putting on the front, that you're also making.
Yes.
That's key to this action.
Yes, it is. It's similar to an old Johnson spoon somewhat, but I did some modifications.
2 weeks to do one batch.
Has a middle keel, has a collar, longer hook, and what it does is, instead of like a lot of spoons wobble, this spoon only rocks very little. Imparts action to the rubber, and then doesn't get stuck either, and rocks. That's one of the main things. That's one of the main things I like about this.
And where can you get razor baits?
RazorBaits.com.
Raymond Mann, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, there's still a bite out on the water. Most anglers have decided to stow the gear for the winter. If that's the case, keep one thing in mind. It's always summer at the dock shop. Just because Mother Nature isn't cooperating doesn't mean you can't see the latest models of all your favorite gear. The dock shop is not your average bait and tackle store. They offer a wide array of products, including apparel, jewelry, home furnishings, and some flat-out cool stuff, all with a nautical theme, most made in the USA. With 2 convenient locations, it couldn't be easier to get your fix of summer. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, or on the web, docshop.com.
I really wanted something that felt like a home. Coming from a big house, I wanted the feel of a home as opposed to a condo. The construction is incredible, whether it's the floors, the fireplace, the moldings, the lighting. It's as peaceful as my home was in the middle of the woods. It feels like a house. It does not feel like a condo or a townhome. I feel like I'm in my house.
Does buying a car leave you feeling like you're chasing your tail? Head straight to Pamby Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram and take car buying in a whole new direction.
Healthy, confident smiles begin at Stratford Orthodontics. Conveniently located on Main Street, we are Stratford's hometown orthodontist. We offer the latest in orthodontic technology, including Damon braces and Invisalign. We always accept new patients. Call today to schedule a complimentary consultation. 203-375-8332. Stratford Orthodontics, 2499 Main Street, Stratford. 203-375-8332. And online at stratfordsmile.com.
I'm Kate Chaplinsky. Join us for Coffee Break weekdays at 11 to get the latest Connecticut news, weather, high school sports, and more. News doesn't get any more local than on Coffee Break on the HAN network.
Welcome back to Yankee Fisherman, presented by the Dock Shop. I want to thank everybody who was on the fishing outing on Sunday. I want to thank Tom Seebeck and Raymond Mann from the demo day for the Surfcasters Alliance. Great show today. Had a lot of fun doing it. Ron Murley, who I fished with on Sunday, and Tristan Wilgan, who was on the receiving end of the thumbs up when I stumbled. They're both going to be at Bass Pro on Saturday. Ron is going to talk about his book, The Fly Fisher's Guide to Connecticut, and Tristan's going to demo some of his fly tying. That is from 1 to 3. Ron is also speaking about the health and importance of the Mill River, and that is at the monthly meeting of Nutmeg TU Tuesday at 7. That's at Port 569 Brewster Street in Bridgeport. Another event coming up at Bass Pro, Tiffany Mayo with a women's workshop, and that's at 1:30 Saturday the 20th. Our friend Rich Strolis is at Complete Angler in Darien Saturday from 10 to 2. We've got an ice fishing derby from Fishing Northeast, Fishing Connecticut. That is on Saturday the 27th from 8 to 2. That's at Bantam Lake in Morris. Check out Fishing CT on Facebook for details on that. And tickets are selling fast to the Fly Fishing Film Tour in Wilton. That is being held by the Mianus TU and Candlewood Valley TU, mianustu.org for info on that. And a hearing on striper management, that's Wednesday the 17th at DEEP headquarters, 333 Ferry Road in Old Lyme. Hartford Current with a great editorial on stripers. If you haven't seen it, it's on the Yankee Fisherman on the HAN network Facebook page. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with more fishing. Till then, tight lines.